Today, I am reminded of why I've dedicated the rest of my professional life to talking about movies. Because occasionally, every once in a while, a person who loves movies actually makes them. That and I put in 300 applications last year, and I have gotten 0 callbacks. At this point, I think it's a sign from God. But that's an entire another story. Anyway, this is Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm aware I'm a little late on it. I do apologize. I was waiting on Mr. Crush Parking Lot Candy, and I was out of town. But holy fuck, was it worth the wait? So here's the thing. I know I give you all the spoilers, and I tell you everything about movies coming out, but today I am not doing that. I'll give you a storyline, which spoilers, kind of a spoiler. You can scroll if you don't want any spoilers at all, but it's not really a spoiler. Deadpool has to stop a rogue TVA agent from destroying his timeline and all his family and friends. But obviously he's gonna need help to do it. Candy, does that mean he's gonna get the regular X-Force together with Amnesonic, Teenage Warhead, and the Big Metal Man, and Cable? No. But I'm not gonna tell you who it is because I fully believe you need to go see this. If you go see any movie this year, including Twisters, including the First Omen, including fucking Nosferatu that's coming out in Christmas, this is the one you want to spend your money on. Especially if you were a big fan of the Fox Marvel universe, like way before the MCU started, you're going to want to see this. It is a love letter. This is made to recognize the OG characters that helped to build the MCU, but were left behind before the MCU actually got started. Does that make sense? And the more you know about everything that's happened between Fox and Disney and Marvel and all of that, the funnier this gets. And who's involved with who and who's married to who in their personal lives. Like, the more you know on that, again, the better it gets. And frankly, I think Feige was the right person for this. I don't think anybody could have done this so eloquently. So with everything said, yes, I loved this movie. For a movie to remind me about how much I, in fact, love movies, it's something special. And frankly, for the first time, I feel like the coolest person ever because about half of the songs in this movie I already had on my music playlist. You're welcome. Now let's talk some really fun numbers. I know this review's weird today. So before print and advertising, Deadpool and Wolverine sat at a $200 million budget. Comparatively, and you know I'm going to use the Barbie movie for reference, with Barbie at a $145 million budget, without the marketing. Now on a $200 million budget, Deadpool and Wolverine came in at $211 million opening domestic weekend, meaning that they've already made back their money and then some, just on a domestic level in the US. Now, comparatively, on Barbie's $145 million budget, they came in opening weekend domestically at $162 million, meaning they made all their money back opening weekend in the United States and then some. Meaning Barbie and Deadpool and Wolverine are running neck and neck, basically. So just internationally, Deadpool and Wolverine this weekend, opening weekend, pulled in another $233 million, equaling a worldwide total of $444 million on a $200 million budget, meaning they doubled opening weekend. Okay, couldn't find exact numbers, but overall, Barbie, its opening weekend debut on a $145 million budget raked in $356 million. And Deadpool and Wolverine on opening weekend grossed $444 million. All of this to say, do I think Deadpool will break $1 billion worldwide? I think it's certainly a possibility. Barbie broke $1.3 billion globally in, I want to say it was like 11 days. I did keep up with it, I just can't remember right off the top of my head, but it was like 11 days. And Deadpool is only 4 days in and we're sitting at almost $500 million. I'm going to keep my eye on it, but the point is it's a 10 out of 10. It's a perfect movie award. Stay tuned. Okay, bye. So tell me, do you want to go where there's something in the night, where the runaways run in the night, impossible come true, it's taking over you. Hey, this is the greatest show.